Hello, and welcome to Top Select 10. Get ready for some adrenaline-pumping thrills with our countdown of the top 10 best action movies on Netflix in 2024. From explosive fight scenes and intense car chases to gripping heists and heroic battles, these action-packed films will keep you on the edge of your seat. Whether you're into blockbuster franchises, heart-racing thrillers, or high-stakes espionage, this list covers the must-watch action movies dominating Netflix this year. We've handpicked the most exciting, pulse-pounding titles that deliver non-stop excitement and unforgettable moments. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more top recommendations, and let us know which action movie you're adding to your watch list in the comments. Get ready for an action-filled movie marathon that you won't want to miss. Number 10. The Union. Mike McKenna is a construction worker from New Jersey whose life changes unexpectedly when his high school sweetheart Roxanne Hall re-enters his life after 25 years. She is now a secret agent for a covert organization known as the Union and recruits him, initially against his will. Mike was dating Nicole, his 7th grade English teacher. Mike lives with his mother Lorraine. His friend Ronnie is getting married, and Mike is the best man who is supposed to plan the bachelor party for the gang, including Bobby and Johnny. Construction worker Mike is thrust into the world of espionage when his high school sweetheart, Roxanne, recruits him for a high-stakes intelligence mission. The Union is an American spy action comedy thriller film. This movie is awesome. This is the kind of action comedy. It has everything an entertaining movie should have. Awesome action sequences, great chemistry between actors, simple and engaging storyline, amazing scenery. Number 9. Atlas. In the year 2043, humanoid artificial intelligence terrorist Harlan leads a war of machines against humans, which leaves 3 million people dead. All types of military and non-military robots controlled by AI rebel against humans and bypass their security protocols on Harlan's orders. Harlan was developed at Shepard Robotics under the watch of AL expert Val Shepard. Val trained Harlan alongside her 10-year-old daughter Atlas. Eventually, Harlan was responsible for overriding all robot programming and launching the war on humans. The military forces of a new international coalition of nations have a string of victories against Harlan and gets him to flee into outer space. In his departure message, Harlan warns that he will return to finish what he started. Atlas is an American science fiction action film. It was not well received by critics, but was successful on Netflix, reaching the platform's top 10 list in 93 countries. Number 8. Damsel. The first king of Aurea leads a futile attack on a dragon residing in his realm. All the king's men are killed, leaving the king at the dragon's mercy. Centuries later, Elodie, the adolescent daughter of Lord Bayford, receives a proposal from Queen Isabel of Aurea to marry her son, Prince Henry. King Roderick commands a fleet of ships and carriages full of gold. On her father's urging, Elodie agrees to the marriage to help their impoverished people. Lord Boyford says that their kingdom is far to the north and encounters harsh winters. He says that their stores are empty, and they will not make it to the next summer without help. Floria is Elodie's younger sister. Elodie travels to Aurea with Lord and Lady Bayford and Floria. Elodie is shown to be an expert in designing mazes. Damsel began streaming on Netflix to mixed reviews on March 8, 2024. Number 7. Code 8, Part 2. 5 years following the events of Code 8, the LCPD has reformed their militarized tech program, replacing the majority of their armed humanoid robots with non-lethal companion K9 robots, similar to dogs. Under the leadership of Sergeant Kingston, the project has been a success and the streets have never been safer. Kingston is running for mayor on back of the success of the project. More than 200 K9 units have been deployed throughout the city. Kingston claims that the K9 units have been programmed not to harm humans and will stand down as soon as the human threat surrenders. Follows a girl fighting to get justice for her brother who was slain by corrupt police officers. She enlists the help of an ex-con and his former partner to face off against a highly regarded and well-protected police sergeant. Number 6. Golden Kamuy. Set in the late Meiji period in Hokkaido, Japan, Saichi Sugimoto is a war hero who was known as Immortal Sugimoto during the Russo-Japanese War. He now starts a new life in Hokkaido. To raise money for his plan, he pans for gold in Hokkaido. He hears about the existence of gold nuggets that belong to the indigenous Ainu people, but were stolen by a man known as Naprabo. Right before he was caught, Naprabo allegedly hid the gold nuggets. In prison, Naprabo tattooed the secret location among the bodies of 24 different prisoners. Each prisoner had a piece that would collectively reveal the location of the gold nuggets. Naprabo then escaped prison with those 24 prisoners. One day, Saichi Sugimoto is attacked by a wild bear. At that time, he is saved by an Ainu girl named Asurpa. Asurpa's father was killed by the man who stole the gold nuggets, and she wants to take revenge on her father's killer. Saichi Sugimoto and Asurpa, for different reasons, begin to work together. More people join the chase for the hidden gold nuggets. Number 5. Bad Boys, Ride or Die. When their late police captain gets linked to drug cartels, wisecracking Miami cops Mike Lowry and Marcus Burnett embark on a dangerous mission to clear his name. Bad Boys, Ride or Die is a 2024 American action comedy film starring Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. Been a hardcore fan of the first Bad Boys and also enjoyed the second, but this one lacks depth, and the way the camera moves around all the time makes it really uncomfortable to watch and takes away a lot how you experience the story. It's like they try to cover the lack of depth with some spectacular filming, but they made it worse. Quite disappointing. Don't get me wrong, it's still entertaining, but it's just not Bad Boys anymore as it used to be. There just could have been worked more in depth around the characters and conversations, instead of trying to focus only on the filming. It's like the directors want it just too much. Keep it simple and don't overdo it, especially when you have good actors. Number 4. Rebel Moon, Part 2, The Scargiver. Velt was a human colony and peaceful until the gaze of the Mother World fell upon it. Admiral Noble looked at Velt as a granary for the Mother World and demanded more than the moon could give. So, Korra and Gunnar set forth from the village to gather warriors to stand against Noble's dreadnought. On New Wodi, they were joined by Turok, and in the mines of Dagus, by Nemesis. They picked up General Titus from the Colosseum of Pollux. On the planet Charon, they picked Darien Bloodaxe and his lieutenant Mylius. On the floating docks on Gondoval, the rebels ambushed Noble and Korra triumphs. Unknown to Korra, the Imperium had picked up Noble's body and resurrected him under watch from Cassius, a warrior from Noble's dreadnought. Noble orders Cassius to set a course for Velt to confront the Scargiver. Rebel Moon, Part 2, The Scargiver is a 2024 American epic space opera film. Number 3. Uprising. Set in the Joseon era during a tumultuous time in the aftermath of war, take a journey through the lives of two childhood friends turned adversaries. Cheon-yang, a slave with remarkable martial prowess, and Zhang Ryo, Cheon-yang's master and scion of Joseon's most influential military family. Uprising is a 2024 South Korean historical war action film. Admittedly not perfect, as it goes quite over the top with the depicted villainy of certain characters, and does a less than stellar job of showing why exactly both main characters are friends, but a very good film overall, and one that will be enjoyed more so by those already invested in the genre. Great fight choreography, good cinematography, and all-around entertaining. Pacing could use some work for sure, and the plot is coherent if not spectacular. This is a film that leans more towards style than substance at its core. More impressively, it does so without egregious usage of CGI. 2 hours well spent. Number 2. Sheriff, Narco Integrity. Nasri, a police member from the narcotics department, feels that the problem of Tony Ifrit Sayabu drug syndicate is becoming more widespread, and they often escape the grip of the law when going through the judgment process. Nasri decided to solve the problem himself. Meanwhile, the sheriff, a policeman from the integrity department, was sent by the IGP to solve the meth killer case. Sheriff and Nasri are assigned to be under one department. There is a possibility that the meth killer is in the narcotics department itself. Sheriff, Narco Integrity is a 2024 Malaysian mystery action thriller film. The film received huge positive reviews from critics and filmmaker for its direction, writing, casting, camera movement, and plot twist. A sequel has already been planned by Sci-Fi after the box office success from this film. Number 1. Venom, The Last Dance. In Venom, The Last Dance, Tom Hardy returns as Venom, one of Marvel's greatest and most complex characters, for the final film in the trilogy. Eddie and Venom are on the run. Hunted by both of their worlds, and with the net closing in, the duo are forced into a devastating decision that will bring the curtains down on Venom and Eddie's last dance. Venom, The Last Dance is an American superhero film featuring the Marvel Comics character Venom. Venom, The Last Dance is scheduled to be released in the United States on October 25, 2024. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Top Select 10, like and share the video. Thank you.